Hi, Bev here, and today I'm very excited to be filming a makeup look using only products from one makeup line. I personally love watching these kinds of videos because I'm able to weigh in on a brand's strengths and weaknesses. It also gives me perspective on the kind of woman the brand represents. On my first installment of my one brand makeup tutorials, I bring to you the brand that seems to favor the worldly, unapologetic, bold woman. NARS Cosmetics. This is the first video that I have no plan what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play with what's in front of me. So enough of the blabbering and let's get on with it. So you know the drill, skincare first. For a month now, I've been putting to test NARS skincare line, and can I just say that I am very pleased with the results. For the first time ever, I feel most confident baring my naked skin. I've been using two products, their multi-hydrating toner as well as their brightening serum. So I already put both products on my face and you can see that I have a very luminous complexion to start my makeup with. Now I'm not gonna start with my usual primer. I have this itty bitty Pro Prime Instant Line Pore Perfector to spot prime parts of my face which I need help. So I typically have lines under my eyes and a bit of open pores on the sides of my nose. I don't know if you can see it from your screen, but from my end, I can see that it blurs out the pores and it smoothens the lines under my eyes. I have two options for my makeup base. Their new All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation or their Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I'm opting with this because you know me, I'm a tinted moisturizer kind of girl. I also wrote about my first impressions and review of this foundation, so you should watch out for that in my blog. In the meantime, let's use this tinted moisturizer and see how it fares with my usual favorite. This is a lot of pigment for a tinted moisturizer, so I advise that you use as little as you can get away with. I put too much and this is excessive already. So I'm not going to put that on my face because I don't want an extra layer of coverage. I want to keep it as skin-like as possible. I think the finish is satin-like, not so dewy, which is okay. The serum underneath makes it luminous. Let's complete the overall even base and use a concealer. This is their NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, one of the few concealers you can use on blemishes and under your eyes. You can see that I'm concentrating the concealer on the darkest parts of my under eye, which is the inner corner, but I'm diffusing it. I'm not just putting concealer on the dark parts. I have to diffuse it, okay? You have to blend it down. So I know this is not a NARS product, but can't live without this. Let me correct some minor redness on my face and let me do some minor highlighting as well since we're at it. Middle of my forehead, on the middle of my nose, now to set everything in place, you know I'm a fan of loose powders and I have two favorites. This is the Eden Soft Velvet Loose Powder, which I will use all over my face, and the translucent crystal powder, which I will use under my eyes because it brightens like no other and has never creased under my eye. Right. Using the translucent powder first, load my brush, get my beauty blender, make sure that there are no creases, and in the same fashion, drag it down. other eye. I've written a blog post on how to have the brightest, smoothest under eye. I hope you drop by my website and take a look at that post. Extra love. Alright, that done. All over my face next. So I load my brush with the loose powder, swirl it so that it gets distributed all over, and then lightly dab. So I love loose powders because if I wear a very light base like a tinted moisturizer, it doesn't add a lot of coverage. So what's the use of putting a tinted moisturizer if you're gonna load it with powder foundation? It defeats the purpose. So if it's very, very light like this, you keep the light coverage. So as you can see, I went ahead and did my brows off cam. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a product for the brows in NARS. But we're gonna move past that. We're gonna go with the eyes, a very unfussy, very easy look. I'm using their velvet shadow sticks. I got it in 2 colors. I have one that's champagne colored, and the other one is a taupey mauve color. You can use them both together or individually, but for this tutorial, I'm gonna use them both. Very smooth. It glides effortlessly. I'm sloppily applying it, then using my fingers, just blending it. Don't have to think about it. Easiest eye look. This is the champagne color. To pair with that, I'm gonna use the mauve shadow stick just on the outer corner of my eye to just give a bit of dimension since this is the darker shade. So I'm concentrating it on the outer third of my eye. No skill needed. I told you at the beginning that I feel that NARS Cosmetics are really looking out for worldly women, those on the go, those who travel a lot. So women like that tend to be unfussy, but they want to make a statement. So easy eye look, but wait for the lips later. Alright, last step, I'm gonna put a crease by applying some bronzer on the crease part of my eye. Now I cannot hold up my bronzer because it's currently broken, so I will just show you where I put the bronzer. So I'm just gonna put it here to frame the eye look. Back and forth, just to ground your effortless eye look. Go ahead and put it under the eye as well and blend. I'm gonna tightline my eye using their larger than life long wear eyeliner, and instead of rimming the upper part of my eye, I'm gonna tightline to make it effortless. I know this looks scary, trust me. This will give you subtle definition. So you can see that this eye has fuller looking lashes, while this one is just, my regular lashes. Just tickling my lash bed. I love this because it's soft, and once it sets, there's very little to no transfer. So if you want the eyeliner to transfer on your lower line, just go ahead and close your eyes and it will transfer. If you don't, just wait for it to set and you should be good to go. Now, let's finish off the eye look with volumizing mascara, also from NARS. as usual, volumizing mascaras have fat brushes. Let's see how this makes my lashes full. Not bad. Now let me also do my lower lashes. Not bad. It volumizes and lengthens. Good job, NARS. So the same bronzer I put on the crease of my eye, I'm gonna put all over my face. And if you didn't know already, out of all the products I've mentioned so far, the Laguna bronzer is probably one of NARS' cult favorites. So let me put that all over my face. I'm using the Yachio brush, which is my favorite. It's so fluffy and it just deposits the right amount of color where you want it. I think the reason why the Laguna bronzer is a cult favorite is because it's just a neutral bronzer. You can actually use it to contour your face. You can use it to bronze your face. So, good job. It blends so easily. Thank you to this brush. So soft. Bronzer. How it makes a difference. To further define my face, of course, my favorite, contour and highlight. This is the Paloma Duo, the contour shade and the highlight shade. The contour shade, as you well know already, it has to be cool tone if you are to mimic the shadows on your face. I'm using it with a NARS ITA brush because it's the easiest brush to carve out those cheekbones. So dip a little and make it equal to the side of this face. Again, middle of your ear, side of your mouth, imaginary line not going past your eyeball, right? This brush makes it very convenient for you. And then blend up. Get it? Line, blend up. Okay? A bit more, even it out. If you feel that the line is too strong, go ahead and get the one that you used for your bronzer and blend it. Circular motions so that you don't see a harsh line in between your bronzer and your contour. It must be seamless, okay? If your contour stands out, you did it wrong. It has to be an imperceivable shadow. Go ahead and carve out your jawline as well. No to double chin. And because I have a rectangle face, I'm also gonna contour a bit of the sides of my forehead to make this area of my face recede. So anything you contour recedes, and anything you highlight moves forward. And because I mentioned highlight, I'll go ahead and introduce you to the NARS Albatross powder. So this is a highlighting powder. This is white with flexes of gold. Top of the cheekbones. And blend it. So together, it makes your cheekbones pop. You feel that your highlight is popping, again, blend it. It has to be seamless. And to finish highlighting, let me get a smaller brush and put it on the inner corner to bring light to that area, a bit on the bridge of my nose. A NARS woman is not afraid to make a statement. So I'm choosing Cruella, a velvet matte lip color, to finish this look. In fact, I think you can get away with this without the eye, without, the bronzing and the contour. With just this, I think the overall look is still put together and impactful. This is a lip liner and a lipstick in one. So handy. So I'm lining my lips first and coloring it in. One layer is bold enough but you know, it's gonna stop me for a second layer. Their matte formula is not drying at all. It glides so easily. And I've worn this over dinner and after dinner. Some of the first layer has come off and it has left a good stain on my lips. So this is a good one. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching me play around NARS Cosmetics, skincare, makeup, and tools. This look is easy for the woman on the go, but it has a definite intent to stop people on their tracks. I'm filming a back-to-back video telling you all about NARS hits, all my personal favorites which I feel you should have in your own makeup kit. So, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Head on over to my website basicaesthetics.com for a full list of products used, as well as more beauty and makeup related tips. And while you're at it, please like my Facebook page and follow me on Instagram so we can stay in touch. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and comment down below what else you want to see next. Remember, beautiful is basic.